Hello and welcome to a special E3 edition of Start Select. All week, myself and Jane have been going around the Los Angeles Convention Center, picking up the best and biggest new games for you to see at home. Coming up on this week's show,
I talked to Star Trek and Avatar actress Zoe Saldana about movie karaoke game Yoostar2.
I interviewed the guys from Freestyle Games about their new game DJ Hero 2.
We check in at the Bethesda booth to see Fallout New Vegas.
We'll also be announcing the winners of last week's Assassin's Creed 2 Complete Edition competition, as well as giving away new stuff from the swag that we've collected at the show. But with that out of the way, let's get on with Start Select.
Hey, this is Jane Douglas for GameSpot. We've just come off the show floor at E3 2010 and we're talking to the lovely Zoe Saldana, who's here for Yoostar2, movie karaoke as I understand it, right? So tell us about the game, have you played it?
Well, I got to really actually see the game, and I can't wait to be able to kind of dissect it and play with it. I think it's amazing. I think it's the kind of games that you really want to stand by, you know, and support, because they're so positive and the stimulation is super positive, and for various reasons it also connects people of all ages and all walks of life. And either it could be like a family game or a friend game where you just get together a whole bunch of friends on a Saturday night, and with some wine and beer you can just compete against each other, acting in the scenes that you've loved the most of your favorite films, and I think that's awesome.
Okay, so the viewers who don't know much about the game, it's kind of like acting against a green screen, right?
Yes, you can. I think you can act against a green screen, or even like or anything. Actually, it could be anything, because the technology is really awesome, and it definitely captures you very well. I feel like they wait. You know, sometimes you have to wait this long and wait for the experts to you know, work with the technology, so that by the time a game like this comes out and you take it into your living room, it's awesome and it's perfect, and it looks and it feels great, and you can use it easily, and so far everything about this game is top notch.
Alright, we've seen some of the scenes. You've got like Terminator in there, some Star Trek. Yeah. What do you play? What would you play? Which scenes?
I think I would play, if I played a scene in the Terminator, I would play every character, but one at a time, you know. And the good thing is that you can score yourself, or you can compete against somebody else, or two people can be in the same scene and you can play one character and another person can play another, and I think it's so great.
Are you a gamer yourself? Do you have anything at home? What do you play?
I am, but I'm not like a gamer per se. I like things that are interactive, and I like games that are physical too, and it's not just, you know, you sitting down and killing people. But I'm one of those lame girls that I don't believe in like killing or things like that. And if you do, I definitely think that we need to have a little more discretion in terms of the age, you know, that's adequate for people to play certain games, you know. And that's why I love games like this, because you can have like your 5 or your 6-year-old or like your 85-year-old grandmother, you know, play a scene from Casablanca. That's like really awesome.
So you got Wii at home then, right? You play Wii?
I do. I like it. I think it's so much fun.
And what do you think of Kinect? What do you think of the Xbox motion capture?
The Xbox motion capture?
The system that they play Yoostar2 with. Have you tried it?
Oh my god, no, but he showed me that, and I kept looking at his hand, because that's what you call it. Trust me, you need to ask Mr. Cameron, like, how long it took me to learn certain words that he would show me about the technology. Like, what's that thing? No, it's not a thingy, it's a he. Anyway, but I kept looking at his fingers to see if he had anything, like a glove on or anything, and he kind of showed me that it was just with his hands, and it was receiving his movements, which I'm like blown away. I mean, that can even be like good technology for like an alarm system for a house. I'm telling you, that's really awesome.
All right, Zoe, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, that's it from Zoe Saldana and Yoostar. Now, earlier this week, DJ Hero 2 was demoed on our stage show, so let's go and check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to GameSpot's continuing coverage of E3 2010. I'm joined on the GameSpot booth now by Jamie Jackson, welcome to the show, and Jack Murphy from Freestyle Games. Fellow Brits joining me on the show. It's great stuff. We've also got Evelyn and Chrissa at the end here, and they're going to show us DJ Hero 2. So tell us, this is the first time the game's being shown publicly. Yep. Tell us what we can expect from DJ Hero 2.
Well, this time out, we're going quite big with the social side of things. You know, we wanted to really make a big effort, so it's 2 turntables and a microphone all the way through. The big things we're really adding is the party play stuff. So you can drop in, drop out, microphone or the turntables, and we've got quite a big list this time, so you can make almost like 2 hours worth of party play music, just let it play in the background. The guys are going to show you one of the kind of old head-to-head modes, but Chris is going to join in on the vocals. It's pretty cool. We kind of polished all the graphics, and you also got the treat of seeing deadmau5 in game as well.
Great stuff. Well, there's a bunch of new features to talk about, but you guys are going to do a couple of demos for us.
Yeah.
So what are you going to jump into first?
First up, we're going to do I As Rihanna.
Great stuff. All right, take it away, guys.
Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Remember the that you was at the mall with your friend. Get approach ya, but then you came close. Open, give me a chance. Who would have ever knew that we would ever be more than friends? We're railroad white, breaking all the rules. You like a song played again and again. Like some of a poster. Is a gun, they say. Is a gun to my holster. She's running through my mind all day. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. See you being all around the globe. Now once did you leave my mind? Girl, it really changed my life. Doing things I never do. I'm in the kitchen cooking things she likes. We're railroad white. Someday I wanna make you my wife. Like some of a poster. It's a gun, they say. It's a gun to my holster. She's running through my mind all day. Want, what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want. Give it to me, baby, give it to me, baby. Want, what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want. Nah, nah. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. I can be your melody, a girl I can write you a symphony, the one that can fill your fantasies. Come baby girl, let's sing to me. Come on rude boy, can you get it up? Come on rude boy. Shawty got me singing. Take it, baby. Shawty got me singing. Come on rude boy, can you get it up? Come on rude boy. Shawty got me singing. Come on rude boy, can you get it up? Come on rude boy, Shawty got me singing. Tonight I'ma give it to you harder. Tonight I'ma turn your body out. Relax, let me do it how I want it. And if I need it, then I'ma hold it down.
Stuff, guys. Great stuff. So we saw a lot of new features there, pretty much. I don't know where to start. So Jack, you were playing as deadmau5. So you've got new kind of DJs in here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you were at the party on Monday night, you probably saw deadmau5. He was there. So he's the one DJ we're announcing so far. Expect a few more from us in the future. But yeah, in that mix, you kind of saw a bit of everything that's new in there. See Chris are killing the vocals. She's been singing a great job all week. Some of the other stuff you saw was probably the freestyle stuff. So the freestyle crossfade we've added now on top of freestyle sample from last year. We've also added freestyle scratch, which you'll see in a mix we're going to show you shortly. We've kind of changed freestyle sample a little bit as well. So last year out, we had freestyle sample. You had a bank of samples, the Flavor Flavs, and the air horn, which was awesome. This time out, we've actually taken the sample straight from the mix, so it feels much more connected to the music. So like, you know, Jack's one of the DJs down there. He's been kind of making sure that when you do it, it sounds really connected. We wanted you to feel connected and still feel part of it. So it's all part of this, like, customizing the music but feeling and sounding good. And then with the freestyle crossfade we've added, you know, you can cut in and out of the mixes. We've given you little visual cues like where the cool stuff is to head for. And then freestyle scratch you'll see shortly. It's just kind of hold your finger down and go for it.
There's a competitive element as well. I saw you could one of the characters rewind stolen. I think I saw as well.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't show you what that actually means here because I know we're pushed for time. But basically, you can steal rewinds, and in 2-player mode, if you hit a rewind, you lock the other player out for the duration of that rewind. So it's a really good way to get your score back.
Okay. Well, we're going to run through some more stuff later, but let's do another demo. A new track.
Yep.
Another new track.
So I think we're going to jump into one of our battle mixes now. So the battle mixes, these are crafted, they're real DMC style back and forth. So this is aimed at some of our more hip hop fans. It speaks for itself really. Jack and Evelyn are going to go back and forth. You'll see freestyle scratch, freestyle crossfade, everything in it. This is pretty hardcore, so let them take it away.
All right, take it away, guys. And which track is this?
All I do is party.
This is actually one of Jack's tracks.
All I do is party, 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 party. All I do is bounce. All I do is bounce. All I do is party. Ha 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 ha. All I do is party. Ha 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 ha. All I do is party. Party. All I do is party. So bounce low, bounce low, bounce high, bounce high, bounce, bounce low, bounce, bounce high, bounce, 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 party, 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 party. All I do is party, party. All I party, party, all I party, party. Say party, say party. All I do is party, party. All I do is party. All I do is. All I do is bounce, 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 bounce.
Nice work.
Nice. Jack just got beat at his own mix by a girl.
So for anyone that didn't hear while that was going on, that's actually Jack, that's your track.
Yeah, it's one of the mixes of it.
Very good. So one of the questions that we get asked most about the game is you know, how many tracks, who can we expect on the soundtrack? I presume it's going to be expanded over DJ Hero 1.
Well, actually, we're going to bring out about 70 tracks in the game. The big thing about the music is, with DJ 1 being as successful as it was, it's really helped us kind of broaden our spectrum on the music. So in DJ 1, we kind of looked on YouTube, I think we had about 350 hits for each individual mix. On DJ 2, the individual parts total about 1 billion hits. So, you know, we've got Lady Gaga, we've got Deadmau5, Kanye West, Dr. Dre, we've got Rihanna, Pussycat Dolls, Pitbull. I'm not allowed to tell you any more just yet, but I think it speaks pretty loudly to what we've got.
So would you say it's got a wider selection in terms of genres this time around as well?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to really balance the genres out. So, you know, we've still got a bunch of hip-hop in there like we did in the first one, but, you know, the thing is, DJ Hero is a music game. It's not just a hip-hop game or a dance game, so we've leveled it out. The electronica and the pop, that's all balanced in there really well.
So we saw the big feature, I guess, is singing this time around. I mean, how does that tie in? We saw a little bit from the demo. You're scored on it, and you can earn euphoria as you can with the decks.
Yeah. So it's completely scored in there. I'd say singing alongside with the freestyle stuff are probably some of our bigger things. And again, going back to the music, being able to get more recent, more popular music means we've got a whole bunch of stuff that people know and want to sing anyway. So we've been showing Pussycat Dolls, we've been showing Lady Gaga off, and as you saw earlier, we showed the Rihanna stuff.
And we can expect, standard peripherals, standard microphones to work with the game when it ships?
Absolutely, yeah. And, we're not going to be bringing out a new peripheral. We're going to be doing the same peripherals. It's going to be different colors, and it's a variety of bundles. So you have standalone software for the DJ players that don't want to buy a new deck. We've got another one bundled with a deck, and then we've got the party bundle, which is 2 turntables and a microphone.
Okay. And so where does that leave the guitar? One of my favorite features of the original was playing out with the guitar. Is that going to come back?
Well, yeah, sorry to say we're going to bring that out actually. We put that in there because we felt, there's going to be a lot of Guitar Hero fans that move over to DJ Hero, and what we found was there was a whole bunch of new people bought DJ Hero. So we just wanted to focus on the turntables and the microphone this time out.
There's definitely a focus on multiplayer locally, at least. Can we expect to see DJ Hero move online at all?
Absolutely. I mean, we had online last year, just straight up head-to-head, but everything you've seen, everything we talked about, that's all online as well. We've massively improved the online interface as well. So, we looked at games like Modern Warfare, which has a really great online interface with different tags and different leveling up systems, so you can see who you're playing against. The other thing is we kind of wanted to level the playing field and online, so like a medium player could go on and take on an expert player and actually stand a chance of winning. So all the game modes have had that crafted into them.
And the 2 modes we saw today, the battle mode included, they're going to be online.
Everything's online, absolutely everything.
Great stuff. So I know we saw Deadmau5, and obviously in the original game there was Daft Punk and those guys. Anyone else that's going to be coming back at all? Famous DJs that you guys are working with?
Well, we've got DJ Shadow and Z-Trip have both contributed some mixes to it as well. I got PR going, shut up Jamie, so I can't tell you anything else, sorry.
Oh, no worries. And so when can we expect to see the game in stores? Are you working towards the end of year release for this?
Yeah, we're going to hit it in the fall again. It's going to be 360, PS3 and the Wii.
Okay. And are you looking at kind of getting any more talent to kind of collaborate with you this year around? You're talking to other DJs. You mentioned DJ Shadow, but
yeah. Well, like I said, you're trying hard to get me to say something.
I am, really.
Yeah. No, you're doing well. All I can say at the minute, we've got Deadmau5 and those guys are on there. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch more to release. They're going to feature in the career mode that we've got in the game as well. So you'll happen to meet them as you travel through career mode, and watch the space.
Okay. The game's got kind of a new visual overhaul as well. It's looking really slick. Tell us about some of the new features that you've incorporated in terms of the graphics.
Yeah, so I think, last year one of the criticisms that was levelled at is it kind of felt like it maybe was a hip-hop game from the front end and a lot of the graffiti in it. And we wanted to make sure that people realise this is a music game. So the whole UI now, it's based more around like a music channel or music kind of something with bookend, something you may see on MTV. In terms of the graphics inside, we've built all our scoring based around what we felt was our cool graphics, which is the neon features on the highway. So you'll see all the scoring now is built around totems, so you can really easily see who's in the lead. And we've taken that neon effect and just plastered that through the UI. And then in the backgrounds, we've just really spent a lot of time polishing it. We were adding lasers. Guitar Hero has a band there to throw around and keep things interesting. We've got laser shows and dancers, so it's been polishing all those up.
Check out the site for more on DJ Hero 2, and now let's head over to the Bethesda booth to see Fallout New Vegas.
Hey, Tim here. We're behind in the inner sanctum of Bethesda's booth, and we're about to talk about Fallout New Vegas. I know I've been running around the floor saying I'm excited about this game, I'm excited about this game. I was totally lying. This is the game that I'm very excited for. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Tim. How you doing?
What's your title for all our viewers out here again?
I'm a senior designer on Fallout New Vegas and creative director of Obsidian Entertainment.
Nice. So tell us about the game, when it takes place after Fallout 3.
So Fallout New Vegas takes place 4 years after Fallout 3. It takes a player to the western side of the United States to the City of Sin.
The City of Sin. Now, going from Washington, D.C. to Vegas must give you guys a lot of options to change things up. What does Vegas bring to the game?
Vegas itself actually didn't suffer as much in the nuclear war, so the power is still there, the infrastructure, all for very mysterious reasons that you'll find out over the course of the game. But you can do a lot of things you can do with modern day Vegas in the real world, like gambling, go there for entertainment, quests, talk to various people, and generally just have a good time and find out what the big mystery is.
Okay. Now, I know in D.C. you had a bunch of landmarks. were you able to bring real Vegas landmarks into Fallout New Vegas?
No, actually, because Fallout's actually in an alternate reality. We have different versions of casinos that are actually on the strip that you can actually see all over the wasteland. For example, just like Dinky the Dinosaur here. There's actual certain casinos you can see like all the way across the wasteland, just like the Washington Monument.
Do you have an alternate Spearmint Rhino?
We have
or Crazy Horse too?
We have the Gomorrah Casino where you can indulge in all sorts of sexual vices.
Well, tell us about the gameplay. What you learned from Fallout 3 and what you tweaked.
We recognized that people really enjoyed a lot of things about Fallout 3, so we didn't mess with the core mechanics too much. We added a few more skills, a lot more perks. We added a lot new locations around the wasteland for people to explore. It's basically Fallout 3, but with just more and more cool stuff.
Awesome. Now, Fallout 3 and Oblivion, they were really popular with modders, and there's some really funny things. As a developer yourself, did you get a kick out of anything in particular that you saw?
We actually looked through a lot of mods for Fallout 3 to see what the community really liked to add to the game. And one of them actually ended up making it into New Vegas for the actual modding of weapons. So we actually looked at the mod community for examples of that stuff. And we're like, you know what, that's a really cool feature to add. So we put it into New Vegas.
Nice. But were there any like comical ones? Like I remember in Oblivion there was like the infinite watermelon thing. And you remember those things?
Well, we actually played around with a few of the ammo types in terms of like having projectiles would actually be screaming babies that you could fire at targets and things like that. So we had a lot of fun with those.
That's cool. Now tell us real quick when we can expect this out and on what platforms.
It'll be out for PS3, Xbox, PC. It's coming to the America in October 19th and in Europe in October 22nd.
Awesome. Sounds good. Can't wait to play it. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, now we're here at the Bethesda booth, E3 2010, in front of the Hunted Demon's Forge characters, and it's competition time. Last week we gave away 3 copies of Assassin's Creed 2 Complete Edition, and all you had to do is answer the question, name the 2 extra chapters in the game that were originally launched as DLC. The answer was 12 Battle of Forley and 13 Bonfire of the Vanities, and the winners are Elliot Watkins from Canterbury and Kent, Alan Rodmell from Newcastle upon Tyne, and Kane Newell from Birmingham.
That's right. This week we've been collecting up all of the swag that we've been given at E3 2010 and we're giving it away for one lucky viewer. All you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is answer this simple question. What is the name of the new Nintendo 3D portable gaming system? If you think you know the answer, get it into competitions at gamespot.co.uk and we'll give it away on the next edition of Start Select.